What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun here, and this video, well, excuse my cough, is going to be pre-recorded. And it's going to be pre-recorded because of well, it's just, let's leave it at be. You know, it's going to be a lengthy video, so grab your popcorn. But this video is more of like, how can I put it, a ode to being the copyright cop, as someone had once told me. So this is an image of a copyright cop, copyright police. And it's not easy being the copyright police. It's not. It's not easy contacting people and companies about someone infringing on their stuff. Now, yes, folks, this is a video about a guy named Joseph Earl Mcpeek, A.K.A. Truebones Motions. This guy is very much a known infringer who's been infringing on people's content for years. But the last couple of years, since 2016, it's been getting kind of rough for him, because that's when I started my campaign to actually contact companies about some of the things that he does, which infringes on their rights to their content and their assets. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the long-standing issues we've had with Joe and Mixamo. You see, Mixamo is a website that you can come and download animations, motions, and characters, which you can see right here, it's characters, for free. And the only thing they actually do is not download their stuff and stick it on Gumroad and try to sell it. Well, that's what Joe did. Also, they don't want you taking their animations, their free animations, which was thousands of them, and take them over to Gumroad and try to sell them, which is what Joe did. So this story is about how Joe has been trying to con people into thinking that the content that he has on Gumroad right now, the Mixamo animations and characters that he has right now on his Gumroad page, are his. And his claims that the stuff that he the stuff that he has, Mixamo stole it from him, and Real Illusion stole it from him, which is all a farce. You see, Joseph Earl Mcpeek wants you to think that he is a businessman, which he's not, and to make you think he has a business, which he doesn't, and to make you think that he makes this stuff, he models and makes this stuff in his animation studio, which he does not have, and he does not model. And that's been proven. I have proof that he doesn't do this stuff, and I'm going to show you the proof that if he tells you that the Mixamo content is his and it's stolen from him, and they're putting it up here on Mix, and they're taking his stuff with a Mixamo, well, it's a flat out lie, and I'm going to show you why it's a flat out lie. You see, folks, this story starts back in the year 2016. Not only does it start back in the year 2016, but this is the year that it was proven that Truebones, well, Truebones is not honest about in his business dealings. Truebones, Joseph Earl Mcpeek of Truebones is not actually being 100% when it comes to his content and where he gets it from. You see, the long held lie that Joe tells is that he uses A.K.A. software to make both the models and the animation. Now, if you want to know what A.K.A. is, we'll get into that in a minute. But all the motions that he has for sale, he claims that he made it with A.K.A. And he even does commercials, infomercials, as you may say, claiming this. Now, I did another video about Epic and about his claims of making content with A.K.A. soft, and in my video you will find out that well, you will find out that he went beyond the Call of Duty to commit fraud, and he was caught. So that's in another video, and then another follow-up video of the original video is going to be out soon. But this is just about, you know, Joe and Mixamo. So back in 2016, Joe decided he was going to come over here to Sketchfab, set up shop, and sell or put PayPal links, because back in 2016 there was no way to sell your content But a lot of artists found out that you can put PayPal links on your content, and then if somebody wants to buy it, they can go through that PayPal link and buy the content. So what happened? Well, Joe came to Sketchfab and messed that all up. You see, on Sketchfab, like I said, you couldn't, it was a portfolio site. There was no selling back then or trading or whatever back then. You could only download models that somebody will allow you, and you couldn't buy them. So what happened is that before the big incident happened to where he actually got booted off of Sketchfab, what happened was Joe got into it with this guy called Bart. You see, before I arrived at Sketchfab to start my own account here, Joseph Mcpeek, A.K.A. Truebones Motions, was already here causing havoc because he was here as Makemo, and he was here as Truebones Motions. Now, the thing about it is, someone did a video about Joe. And in the video, it basically went through all the content that Joe has on his Truebones side and on his Makemo side. Now, this is the same person. Makemo and Truebones are the same person, and he was on the site under both names, selling content that he didn't own. Now, we have the video. I still have the video, and it's still up. No need to show it because it's on my YouTube channel. But the thing about it is that it was found that he had content from Autodesk, Lucasfilm, the Blessed Game, and many other places with assets that he didn't have the rights to, he didn't have no licensing to. And the thing about Sketchfab is you can't post other people's stuff up here and claim it's yours, and you definitely can't post stuff up here and sell it as it was yours. And that's what he did. He had PayPal links to everything he had up here for sale. And what happened is that somebody had tried to buy something from him, gave Joe their money through a PayPal link on Sketchfab, and Joe never gave the stuff to him. And what happened is that they reported Joe in. Now, this is back in 2016, and what happened is they started getting more complaints about Joe taking people's money and not giving their stuff. And Sketchfab had to own up to it and say, okay, we have nothing to do with that, and we're just going to go and just flat out get rid of the PayPal links. Now, he ruined that for everybody. Joe by himself ruined that for everybody. So the next part of this is basically Joe himself and the content that he had. So what happened is this guy named Parabolic Labs made a video about Joe and the content that he has. And one of the things in the video is that Joe had Makemo, and on Makemo it had all the content from Mixamo. You see, in 2016 Mixamo went free. And when Mixamo went free, Joe went over there and downloaded Mixamo whole library. But the thing about it is, in order to get the free stuff from Mixamo, you have to sign a terms of service. Means you can download their stuff and use it for your projects, and as long as they're embedded inside the project, that means nobody has access to the actual data, right? The data being the models and the animation, right? That's what they say, because they have that stuff copyrighted and patented. They don't want you taking that stuff and reselling it. Well, let me show you what he was doing. This is what he did. As you can see, this is Truebones, and here is the Makemo Pro 2016 FBX BVH files. So, Joe had decided that he was going to go over to Mixamo and download all their motions and content and sell them in these little packs, right? So here's the mannequin from Mixamo, and on these mannequins are basically somewhere between maybe 100 to 200 animations that he personally downloaded from Mixamo. And what he would do is, like I said, he will get these characters. Now, these characters also came from Mixamo. And what you have here is him making a name called See, it says Makemo right here, Makemo Pro. and he sold these packs. I don't know if you can see this because it's kind of blurry because this is kind of old. It says Pro Sword and Shield FBX. That's the knight from Mixamo. Pro Sword FBX. That's the chick with the big sword, or the model over there from Mixamo. And these are all the, I think this is the beta model from Mixamo. So here we are over here, and this is from Parabolic Labs video. This is just a clip from it. As you can see, this is the Mixamo side. You can see the character from Mixamo, and this is the Mixamo user interface. So when you go to the website, you have the user interface, and you can just click on one of these and get animation or emotion out, right? And over here is the Pro Female Interaction FBX 46 animated motions over here on Sketchfab. And as you can see, it's the same thing. And I'll show you the actual video of this, folks, in a minute. So here he is with he's swapping out the Mixamo content and then bringing it over here to his Makemo side to sell it as content that he owned and made. But the content existed on this website for a long time before it wound up here over on Sketchfab. All right, so let's show the video. Okay, so this is from Parabolic Labs video, and I want you guys to listen to this because this is real important about what I told you about Joe, and it's something that you guys need to listen. So let's go ahead and play this part, shall we?
It's 5 a.m. now, and hopefully we receive an email soon. Here's Joe from Truebones using, I believe it's XBot, and the sitting animation from Mixamo advertised on his Sketchfab. Yeah, it's pretty clear that those are the same exact animations and characters. Yeah, it's pretty clear that those are the same exact animations and characters. And it was funny because he claimed that, oh, I don't use Mixamo characters in one of his conspiracy videos. So it's like, dude, you don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
So this is the beginning of the end of Truebones on Sketchfab, because Parabolic Labs made this video, made it so convincing that it had to be shown to Bart, right? Bart over there at Sketchfab let him know that you have an infringer over here. As you can see, all these models you see that he's advertising on Makemo, as you can see it up here. Makemo, like Mixamo, but it's Makemo. Is basically a fraud. It's not real. It's fakery, and that was the whole thing, was for him to have 2 pages on Sketchfab, both of them selling the identical stuff. So in case one of them gets taken down, he has the backup. But what happened was this video came out and it showed them that he's operating in a way that's going to put your company in jeopardy, because he's giving PayPal links out to content and selling content that he doesn't have a license or the rights to. And what happens next is that Parabolic Labs did a good job on this one, because what happens after this is that Parabolic Labs did a sting, right? He actually proved a point by actually coming out and making contacting Joe under a different name to see if he was selling the Mixamo stuff or the Adobe stuff. Now, what's funny is, and I'm going to show you the video in a second. What's funny is that Joe considers selling you the stuff and calling it donations, right? So he takes content from other people and steals it and asks for a donation in order for you to get it. Actually, that's not a donation, that's fraud. That is actually exchange of goods and services. That's actually taxable income, because you're giving him a product and in return he's giving you money, and whatever you sold him, that product has to be taxed. That's him trying to get around paying taxes by calling by calling people giving him money for exchange of a good, a donation. And that's not the way donations work. People don't pay for an item and get an item. People don't pay for items. For the donations is a one-way street. You give, but you do not receive. What you receive is a tax break for giving some of your income over to a cause. And we're going to see this in a minute. So let me play that part for you.